we're going to fly into it. You'll see what I mean here in a second. But a lot of people like to just go down, swim down slowly. And I have yet to see anybody do this like I do it. Just like that. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Halfway Modded. There are a lot of horses over here. This is ridiculous. Check this out. Hold on. Hey, guys. How many of you guys are just breeding? You know, rabbits are supposed to breed like this, not you. This is just crazy. So nuts. They're gathering here and they're staying here. I don't know why. But I hope you like the little time-lapsey thing right there at the beginning. I figured it didn't really need an introduction. You kind of saw what I did. And the villager was important, actually, to point him out. He was important. We're going to check this iron, and then I'll tell you why. Not too much. I haven't really been on a whole lot, so it's you know, you don't really expect a whole lot to happen when you're not actually here. It's also single player, so things don't happen without me. You know, that kind of a deal. But as you can see, and you may have noticed in the little time-lapsey thing, I missed that. Oh, wait, check this out. Boop. Boop, I said. I have a way in and a way out, because I can easily just, you know, do that to jump on it to get out of here, which is really fantastic. It's pretty cool. I needed a way in and out for a while, and I forgot that I can actually jump up more than a block. So even though this is a little bit lower and this is a little bit higher, I can still jump on top of it, no problem. Which is really, really kind of cool. But you may have noticed in the time-lapsey bit, and if you didn't, this guy is actually a farmer. If you remember in the last episode, I was like, crap, I forgot, no. I moved all the villagers out, and I had forgotten to leave a farmer. But this guy, I don't know, somehow I missed him when I was putting everybody up top. And he was just kind of chilling there. He's like, "Hey, guy, I know you forgot to leave me behind, so I'm just gonna stick around and let you move me there." So it's pretty cool. The rest of it you kind of saw. I just did some of this stuff, some of this work. I need to fix this one line. I definitely need to have some stuff there. I also need to put some stuff up here. You know, it's underneath that iron farm, and I don't know what to do about it, but meh. I don't know. I'll fix it later. But you saw me digging out everything. I mean, yeah, it was cool. It was awesome, but we're just going to move on. Now, what I want to do today is something a little different, but it requires a bit of a backstory. Now, I've said in the past how I love, and I'm going to reiterate this, I love having a backstory to the builds. All right? It's something I've always wanted to be able to do. And I either forget about it, or I can't think of a good way to do it, or I can't think of a good story or something. And now I think I have. This is what I have so far, okay? Our thing here, okay, it's being built as we speak. And eventually once it's built, we're just going to say, hey, it flew in or whatever. But right now, I'm kind of toying with the idea that, hey, we are collecting supplies from this world in order to build our spaceship thingamajig. Or maybe it crash landed or something. I mean, I don't know why we would be actively flying. If it crash landed, it would be on the ground, which would be pretty cool, but we've already started in the air. So maybe we just flew in. I don't know. But for whatever reason, we've decided to come and invade this area to mine for resources. And that's why, like I mentioned, I think in the last episode, I was talking about our little elevator over here. It was going to be like a mining drill, right? We're going to have a beam is what we're going to call it. Almost made it up. We're going to have a beam going straight up here. Freeze. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. You know, basically, that's going to be pulling resources. Story-wise, it's going to be pulling resources from the ground. Now, actually, you know, obviously, we're going to have, like, ice streams and everything going from the iron farms and all that other good stuff in order to pull our resources from there. But story-wise, we're mining. We're drilling into the ground to dig up resources. At this point, just iron. In the future, probably other stuff. Which is a really cool idea, and I love that. We got to make it look a lot like a mining beam, but I don't know. That might prove to be its own little challenge. But that's why we're here. We're invading this world. And along with that, along with mining for resources and doing all of these other things, let me eat food. Yum, yum food. There's also something else we've done that I didn't even realize, but it plays perfectly into the story. If we've come to, say, invade, I would love to be a nice person because I don't like the whole idea of being mean to people. But, you know, it's kind of just fits with the story. So we're here invading this world, right? Mining for resources, stealing everything. We're also stealing villagers. We're kidnapping the natives. And we're forcing them into our own little, you know, stuff to do our bidding, right? So I figured what we could do, and this is one reason, there's a few reasons actually that I love stories and having backstories to things, is because it really spurs the ideas. It really kicks things in motion and lets you kind of design things around that story. It allows you to have more ideas, better ideas. It gives you design projects, which I desperately need because I need to get better at those. And it helps to keep things from getting stale. Minecraft is easily something. If you just go straight on and just do all farms all the time, things are going to get old. And that's something that's happened to me in the past. And having a backstory for things really helps out. Kind of differentiating things. Because then you have a story to follow. And once that world's over, then you make a brand new story. And then it's all about the story. And it's not all about the farms. Which is really cool. And it's something I really wanted to get into. So again, we're going to try to bring that back. But what we can have down here is an actual village. Around this whole island, maybe the whole island, I'm not sure yet. We can have like a little village, maybe not little. This is a huge island, which means if we do go all the way around, it'd be a huge like city of nothing but villagers going all over these mountains, going all over everything, right? And this is where we have stolen our villagers that we're going to be kidnapping up, you know, from, or whatever. This is where we got them from. This is the village right below where we've done our mining. Just perfect, okay? We just happen to stop in the best spot of two major resources. One resource being iron, and the other resource being people. It's a logical place to stop if you're an evil person coming to look for, you know, stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, this village idea that I was talking about, there is a few issues that I have. There's a few things that I would like to explain away that I don't have any ideas of. And that's these little landing pads for the iron farms. I'm not sure how to explain those in the terms of our little story that we've got going on. So that's number one. Number two is our farm, which I want to redesign. Okay, and it'll probably end up being a custom design. I mean, mob farms are not all that difficult to design. They are if you're going for maximum efficiency, which I would like to have a highly efficient one. And with the new redesign, I am definitely okay with redstone and all that kind of stuff. But I need something that will fit into the theme, and I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure. I haven't come up with a story for that yet, so I haven't torn that one down or redesigned it. And there was one more thing that I couldn't explain away. Ooh, I can't remember what it was. It was the carrot farm, the villager carrot farm thing. I've built them in other series, and that's a project that'll probably be coming up pretty soon, I'm thinking. I don't know exactly when, but I would like a way more efficient way to get carrots, and I'm thinking it's going to go right here. This is a pretty big, flat-ish area, so it can be the thing that kicks off our village, but I don't know how to explain it. I don't know whether or not it's going to be something that we added, being the invaders, or if it's something that the city has built as like a monument maybe, but there are villagers inside of it. They're going to be throwing carrots around and stuff, and they're basically trapped. So maybe a prison of sorts, or in their like work labor force, or something along those lines. I'm not sure exactly how to explain that farm. Something you guys probably can't explain either unless you saw my other single player series where I did a few of these, but they're stackable on top of each other. And I don't know, I'm not sure about the story, but it does explain something else I was looking to explain, and that is the slime farm that's going to go over into here. And since we now have this outer village that we're going to make, or city, I keep calling it a village, but it's going to be huge, I think. It's going to completely surround this whole area. It's going to be fantastic. But it does explain our farm, which would let us go to this 3-chunk one and have a good explanation of why it's here. So it's fantastic. So I think I'm going to finally chop these guys down, these little rings, and we're going to end up settling on these 3 slime chunks, and we'll turn that into a village feature of some kind in the future. I don't know when. But this time, today, I want to do something different. Something basically not anywhere close to that. I just wanted to let you know about the story and stuff, but we're going to be messing with that today. Today, we've got something else to do. We have an ocean monument. I really, really, really want some slime, or not slime, but what are they called? Sea lanterns. Which means we need to take over an ocean monument. We need to drain it. We need to do a lot of things. But today we have some very important stuff. We need to brew things. But if you don't remember, we have a different potion mod. We did a potion mod. If we haven't mess with them at all. I think I can still use the regular methods for, you know, the regular potions that we've done before. I think it changes some of them, but not much. But it adds a lot more. I'm going to see if there's any new potions that we can play with in an ocean monument to help us defeat the thing. Obviously, we're going to go through, I'm going to have to do a little bit of fishing, which is boring, so I can do that off camera, and get a bunch of pufferfish so I can get water-breathing potions, but also strength potions, and night vision actually won't help us. So if it's too dark, I'm going to bring some anyway, but if it's too dark, I'm going to end up turning off shaders and using the night vision, because without the shaders, night vision will work. The only reason night vision doesn't work now is, like, you can follow along, logically, it makes sense that it would be the shaders. So yeah, that's a thing. But let me go ahead and set some stuff up and exactly figure out which potions we're going to make on top of the ones I just mentioned, if any. And we'll take a look at those just to see what's going on with them and see if we can at least make one of the potions so we know the process for the new potion mechanics for the mod we added. Ho 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 ho, unbelievable. First of all, potion core? Yeah, it crashed my game. I had to remove it. What? Wait. Oh, right. Not potion core, not enough potions, okay? There is a big difference. Potion core is the library, and it would have removed this as well, but it's actually required for the quality tools too, which doesn't really make any logical sense, but they're made by the same guy, so that's probably why. But I had to remove not enough potions because it crashed my game. For whatever reason, it just wasn't able to handle it. I put a nether wart in here and it just didn't. Goodbye, Minecraft. So anyway, I had to remove that, load back up the game, because I couldn't even load into the world if I didn't remove it. And I got lucky that it actually let me in after I removed it, because sometimes it just corrupts the world, which is really, really bad. But anyway, so it took me a long time. I had to get a pufferfish in order to get our night vision going, and it took me a long time. Oh, did you think that was all the fish? No. Here's all the rest of everything that I caught. I just didn't have enough inventory room. Thank you, Pam's Harvest Craft, for just a lot of things that, yeah, so much of this stuff. It took so long. You see the fishing rod is down to 20 out of 64. Usually it does not take that long, but because Pam's Harvest Craft is in here, it actually increased you know, the amount of things you can get, which changes everything and apparently makes it a very, very long time before you can actually do or get what it is you want to get. So now that we actually do have it, we can actually go ahead and go over there. I'm not doing any kind of invisibility because in my experience it doesn't really work, and I have a faster way into the monument. I know a lot of people, the big thing with hermit crafters and stuff, let's go ahead and get this. They're kind of into this kick where they're blowing things up from the outside. That doesn't make any logical sense because it's a lot harder that way. It's hard to break in. It's easier to find the Elder Guardians, but it's harder to get through to everything. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So if we go here, ooh, which direction is it? Is it this way? I don't remember. I forgot. I think it might be that way. That way? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you can kind of see the outline in the water about it. This island is also very, very far away, and it's small. So we're not going to... The only thing we're really going to have to do here, of course, I'm so glad I have a bed. The only thing we're really going to have to do here to make this farm more efficient are the caves underneath, because we don't have to worry about any land masses in the area, except for maybe this one, but I think this is probably out of range as well. So we don't have to worry about it very much. We just need to worry about, yeah, the caves and stuff. I got sidetracked because I started thinking I usually have a problem with food because of all this nonsense. Our food situation is really, really bad. And in places like these, you really need... I need to get some blocks. That's what I need. I think that's one thing I'm really, really missing in a lot of these cases. Even in like the end cities and stuff where I died so much there, I didn't have the blocks to protect myself. If I had like stacks of blocks, I could have blocked myself in or put a block over my head whenever I was, you know, levitating or this or that. And I would have been okay. But because I didn't do that, because I didn't have the blocks, that's why it was so difficult for me. So eventually we're going to go back. But what we're going to do... Oh, wait. I forgot to take my potions. Yes, we're going to take our potions now rather than do it underwater because it's not going to take as long to get into the thing that we need to get into. And also, usually when I go in and do this, it only takes 1 potion to get through this monument. I have 3, so we're going to be okay. We should be just fine. Alright, shaders are off. We have Potion of Night Vision. I did do that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. No, I thought auto jump was on again. But anyway. I really, I don't like turning off shaders. It's bad enough that they're off in the end, but having to turn them off here is really not cool. But I wouldn't be able to use night vision, and you wouldn't be able to see anything. It would look amazing, but it would be mostly dark except for the sea lanterns. So... It wouldn't be very good. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take night vision first. And then we'll take water breathing and strength because that way we'll get a visual indication of when the potions are dying if we need them that long. Yeah, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do this thing. Bam. Bam. And bam. Okay, so now we're there. And what I want to do, I get these guys on my backpack, get some of those on the bar. We're going to fly into it. You'll see what I mean here in a second. But a lot of people like to just go down, swim down slowly. And I have yet to see anybody do this like I do it. Just like that. Okay. I have a lot of breakage. Ooh. I have a lot of braking ability in here. Which usually can get me right to what I need to get to. Without any issues. And, you know, before the, before that hits me. So I need to go through and actually find all of these guys in here. Oh, there's the first one now. So I'm going to go ahead. Hopefully I can get to it before I get hit. Bam! These guys hurt a lot, so hopefully they don't completely destroy my armor. There's a button I push to get the recording indicator off. Okay, boom. This is amazing. Also, I have looting as well, so it's pretty cool. And I for a second, I didn't have my my magnet enabled, which is going to help a lot in here. There should, I don't know where to go for the other two. Usually, I think there's only 3. I heard somewhere in one video that there's a possibility of 4. I don't think there is. I think there's only ever 3. I've never seen 4 inside of an ocean monument. Now, the reason most people, well, I say most people, but the reason a lot of the like hermit crafters and stuff, the reason they go around the outside of them is because you know exactly where the elder guardians are. Oh my goodness, I think I'm going in circles, guys. You know exactly where the guardians are, so it's easier to blow through the outside, through the side of it. For them, I guess it is. But for me, I don't like it that way. I really don't. I need to go, what, to the other side? I always lose track of exactly how to get around in this place. Usually you can figure it out. I mean, a lot of the rooms are randomly generated, but to some degree, like this outside edge is always the same. There's always a very similar method to it. And other than that, the biggest thing you need to worry about trying to do is to actually get into... And see, this is a point where you actually go through and you block yourself in, like so, just so I can actually eat something. But yeah, the biggest problem is actually getting to the top of the monument for the last guardian. But now that I've gotten both of those, oh, hello. The water's going to come back, but I can breathe at least. Oh, crapo. Oh, this is... Oh, I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Oh, this is going to take a while to break. Okay, we're back. That guy was like staring me in the face. He actually got underneath the the block. I'm trying to talk too fast. I broke the bottom block first, naturally, because then it's a lot easier. Like, they can't shoot you while you're breaking the second one. So that way you can, as soon as they're able to shoot you, you can just walk right out. I don't know where to go in order to get to... Oh, see? This is exactly where I came from. I don't want to do that. I need to find a way to get to the top. If you can get to the top, you're okay. Oh, I didn't even know you can come up here normally. I don't think you can normally. This is just like a faulty build. Oh, hello. Get close to him. Get close to him. He's trying to swim away, stupid. You can't swim away. You can't do that. Alright, I think this is going to take a while. I think I've been wandering around in here long enough. So let me go ahead and just find this last guy if I can. And I'll see you back in just a bit once we've finished locating what I need to locate. Oh, yep, kind of figured that. I think I found the path leading to it. I think it's right over here. Maybe not here. Down here? I think. Maybe? No. Nope, that's backwards. Crapo. I thought I found it. I found this room. Usually this room is linked really, really closely to it. I'm about to get shot. Hello, stupid. I found him. Stupid. These guys kind of hurt a little bit. I gotta watch out for little baby guys, because this takes me a minute to eat, which is really stupid, and I hate it so much, but it's a thing, so I can't worry about it too much. But that is the last one, so what I want to do now, we're actually gonna block this off, because by the time... Like, this guy should be gone. The mining fatigue, it's only going to take a few minutes. And then we'll know for sure whether or not there is actually a fourth in here. But I'm betting that there isn't. So we should we should be okay. And yeah, we're going to work on clearing this guy out. I'm gonna clear out as much of this as I can. I'm actually going to move that teleporter on that island and the bed into this area, just so I can start clearing this out a little bit. And we'll see where I get to. Okay, so first and foremost, I didn't actually show it to you, but we did clear out the area. I got my bed in there. I got everything we need, and we also do have a sponge room. I don't know where it is, but I know there is one. I saw it in here somewhere. I just don't remember where I saw it at. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and get those. We're going to start clearing this out, and it's going to take a little bit of time to do, just because of, you know, obvious reasons. It's going to take a while to do this. So I'm going to do a lot of it off of camera, clear out the water from the inside, dig out everything from the inside. I'm going to leave the outside structure for now. It's kind of good for measurements when you want to plan out a guardian farm. But the inside structures, like the floors and the walls and everything, can stay put. Or, well, can stay put. Can be removed, which is what they're going to do. They're going to do it all by themselves. They're going to remove themselves. That would be fantastic. But no, you know what I mean. We can clear them out, no problem, without messing up any plans or anything. So that's going to be what it is. We may or may not be far enough to progress with our ocean monument in the next episode. I don't know. It depends on how much time I have to do this, because like I said, it does take a huge amount of time. But we'll see where we're at. And if not, we'll just do something else, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of things. But that is about all the time I have for this episode. If you liked it, please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.